What up, people? How's everybody going? Welcome to the MWP channel. It's me, Bob, joined by, of course, my partner in crime, Geo. We just wrapped up the USA England game, so of course we had to get on. I'm not even out of work. Geo is not even like he's got so much going on. We got so much going on, but we couldn't wait until tonight. We couldn't wait until later in the weekend. We had to get an immediate reaction about this game, Geo. So let's get straight to it, bro. All right. What do we think about what transpired today? Goalless draw. Looked like the better team for most of the game. But what's your opinion of the match today?
Yo, Fabio, like, first of all, I just want to shout out your wife out there, the Ecuadorian man. I think they've been the best team in the tournament. They play with balls. They not scared of nobody. And I think that Ecuador gonna make it to the semifinals. Whoever they get at the end or whatever. But today, Fabio, I feel proud. Like you were the one getting me on the bandwagon from TUSA, and I just felt proud, man. And I just want to say, like, Tyler Adams has arrived. He's an A-class midfielder. He needs to be put in on the same map of any midfielder in the world. He beat up on that soggy Rice, and he beat up on generational Bellingham. He had to get off the pitch for another 40-year-old, Henderson. But man, shout out to Tyler Adams. I think, oh my God, man, he's just a beast, and to me, like, damn, I'm just proud of the team. We outplayed them, we outclassed them. They got Premier League players, but MLS showed that we're better than Premier League. That's what we showed today. And man,
I don't know about I don't know about all that. I want to read Mark's comment here. His takeaway from the U.S. England game is that he's even more annoyed by the Wales draw, and I would agree. I would agree about that. But listen, I just want to mark one thing. I mean, Adams has been playing unbelievably these last two games. Definitely super happy with the way he's played. Definitely appreciated McKennie's work today way more. McKennie played really well today. I thought you got to give him props. He tried to go as long as he could, but I think they took him out the 70th to the 75th minute. Maybe a little late on the substitutes, but last time the substitutes kind of took out our flow. And when they took out Dest, I was not a fan of what I was seeing from the other right back. I think his name was Moore, right? It was Moore. It was hard because, when you watch these games at work, you fucking half paying attention. You're listening to the game in your ear. But, all things considered, I felt from both these two games that it felt like the USA could have won both of the games. But maybe this game they were happy to kind of go out with a draw because now it's winning, you're it through for the next game. But it says people in the chat, guys. What did you think from the game today? Is it safe to say that the U.S. put England on their back foot? There weren't really many chances from England. Harry Kane was a non-factor. I'd say Mount had like one good chance, but not really much for our goalkeeper to deal with. Bellingham didn't have really a great game. Their midfield was pretty weak today. Didn't really see much from them. So, I mean, what do you think, G, from the English side? I know you were ripping them apart, bro.
Fabio, I don't know if you hear me good because you
Yeah, I hear you good,
real
son.
quiet.
Good.
I feel like your robotics. Yeah, it says the internet is coming in hot. This says.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
Hold on,
know.
let me check.
It sounded like robotics, but nah, man. Like Tyler Adams, Pulisic, he looked live, but I think what Bellhalter. I'm gonna say I collect sneakers. So like Bellhalter, you don't deserve them Alma Maneers, okay? Because you're a trash ass fucking manager, dude. You saw us in the 60th minute, like couple of our guys their legs were done and you couldn't even make changes. Why you want to make changes that like if you would have put Reina and Harrison like at the 60th minute, you should have seen what was going on, man. To me, like I think we're the most disappointed team in the whole World Cup because we should have 6 out of 6. And that's not talking caca, Fabio. That's talking facts. I know your cousin Marty, he's probably living it up over there in Huntington Beach or Hermosa Beach. He probably popping in bottles and all that stuff, but I just feel proud, man. Tyler Adams. I mean, I know he's out of our price range as a Milan fans now because he's gonna go to like maybe a Liverpool, maybe a Man City and stuff like that because he controlled it. And you know what? Like I watch it on Telemundo. I don't know where everybody watches on it, but the guys were just saying like Tyler Adams, he's just different breed and that we deserve more. And then the English fans, they said they were gonna give us 5. Shout out to the VVP group chat. Y'all said we're gonna get turned over. But I just want to know where the hell was Star. Everybody shitting on Harry Kane, but I want to know where the hell Starboy Saka is. I want to know where the hell Soggy Rice was, and I want to Soggy Rice worth 150 mil. If Soggy Rice is worth 150 mil, then Tonali worth like 700 mil, and Jude Bellingham, generational talent. Oh my god! If he generational talent, then fucking Krunic is world class talent.
Listen, man, if that's the case, listen, I just feel like U.S. played them really well today. Maybe it's more of a kind of a comment on where England is, this coach with the players that he's picking. Maybe the style of play that he wants to deploy against us didn't work. We're still really young. Felt a lot of our guys were playing well. I thought Dest had a pretty good game today. I thought he played pretty good on the right side. Uh, Robinson, not so much today. But yeah, like Mark is saying there, the playoff game, Tuesday's games are fire. Tuesdays, not only do you got Ecuador and Senegal playing, Ecuador just needs a point and they're through. Netherlands is going to be taking on
You got the day
Qatar.
off, Fabio?
Nah, of course not, bro. Of course not.
I'm
We're
feeling
going to be
kind
struggling
of
anyway.
sick, Fabio. I'm feeling kind of sick. I need that Tuesday off, man. Nah,
Bro.
Fabio. Like, we just need a striker. U.S. men national team need a striker, man. Somebody. Yeah, that's he looked good, man. I'm not even gonna lie. But sometimes he was open and he needed to cross the ball and he didn't. He cut it back. I don't know if that's that Pioli in him that he got. He don't want to cross the ball, but it was
No,
just a good
crosses
performance.
crosses are not really our strong point. I mean, a lot of times they were putting in crosses from corners today. Nobody's running to the far post. I mean, Pulisic actually had a decent game. He was
Yeah,
putting in
cool.
decent
Listen.
crosses, but nobody was on the end. How did you feel the striker that was playing today opposed to Sargent playing?
To me, he got more pace than Sargent, so he was looking, but he didn't do what he had to do. But to me, like the person he played good. I'm not gonna lie on him, but the person that let me down was McKinney. But what can you expect from a Juventino Mierda? He's right in the 6 yard box. He's supposed to put that in the back of the net. We put that in the back of the net, Fabio. I'm not talking caca. I'm talking real shit. We put that in the back of the net. We route them 4-5-0. I'm telling you. They were on the ropes. That's the knockout punch. They wouldn't even know what to do. Harry Kane was playing like center back, dude. Their striker was playing like
I saw there was a
center back.
lot of times he'd get back, man. He'd get back and kind of
Yeah,
clean up what was going on.
yeah, man.
But it just kind of shows you, man, we're not that far away. England's not as strong. I mean, they beat up on Iran, but Iran's a decent squad too. So it just makes it even more compelling and interesting for Tuesday that the USA is going to have a fight on their hand. They can't come with a draw. And Iran will probably be playing for a draw because they make it through then. They don't care. So
Mm-hmm.
it's really interesting to see how they're going to attack this game, who's going to get the starting call up, and I mean, listen, I'm happy the defense looked a little better today. Reeves was
Zimmerman balled out.
Zimmerman, he
Zimmerman.
was okay this game. He didn't make no mistakes, thank God. I thought, yeah, Mark saying the same. I thought Zimmerman was a little shaky at times, but no real brain farts, thank God. But Reeves been playing great, man. I got to give this guy props. He's been playing really good. Obviously Robinson's good, but didn't have much on the left side today. Not much really, not much distribution that really provide any danger. I still feel like the work that they were doing on the right side was probably the best that they had to offer. So we'll see, man. It's not there's not much else. No goals, no real brain
Mm,
farts
yeah,
today. Thank God.
yeah.
We kept them at a goalless draw. Still gives us the opportunity to take the win on Tuesday and march through to the next round. Probably can't win the group per se, but it doesn't matter about winning the group. It just matters about getting it through to the next round. Honestly, I don't want USA to win the group just in case Ecuador doesn't win their group. I don't need to see a USA Ecuador first round and not
Nah.
have no
Ecuador,
momentum. I don't like that.
Ecuador going top, Fabio. Ecuador going top. They outplayed
Yo,
all their
let's
opponents.
let's talk about Ecuador's game this morning a little bit. First of all, Netherlands not as great, not as great as people even think they are. Um, of course, we got to talk about the Wonder Boy that you've been talking about, Gakpo. I mean, what a goal by this kid! But Ecuador, I still think that they were robbed the first goal by saying he was interfering with the goalkeeper.
I
It really
know where
wasn't.
could he be? Where could he go? Like he had a flop on the other side. Like it was just like a ricochet. I understand. Go
Yeah,
Fabio.
I don't know about that. But then Valencia, the only thing I'd worry is that it kind of looked like he had a knock there at the end. Is he going to be good to go for Tuesday? Hopefully. Um, so I'm really hope. I think Ecuador. Listen, man, Ecuador might be maybe the second best South American team in this tournament right now because you can say Brazil number one, Argentina hasn't looked good, Uruguay lackluster in their first game, so you kind of have a feel with everybody now after the first games at least now two groups with their second games of where everybody really stands in this tournament so far. Obviously, France looking good, Brazil looking good, Germany struggling, Spain looking crazy. So it's like those are the big teams again. I'm interested to see where it's going to pan out. But so many games happening tomorrow. We're going to have a group therapy session coming around at some point midday. So definitely check the channel. If you're a Patreon member, definitely come and join. You know you have a lot to talk about with this World Cup. If you've been watching and invested like we are, come give your opinion tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. Then also, we got a lot of things coming in the near future. Tuesday night, we're definitely going to be live. We're going to be talking about all the outcomes, especially with the big games happening on Tuesday. But Gio, any other kind of final things we want to talk about this?
Nah, Fabio, you selling Ecuador short. They've been the best South American team, better than Brazil. They play with balls, they play with heart, and it's just crazy, man. Like that first goal, I don't, I was like me, my girlfriend, she been coming watching the games with me too. She was like, "How is he interfering? Like, where's he supposed to go?" Because it was like a ricochet or whatever. But Ecuador had a chance to like mollywop the Dutchman. Yeah, I like Cody Gakpo, but he went away. But I don't know, dude. I'm just like happy about today's result. I'm happy, like a lot of people call me a hater on layout, but I'm just happy to know like that we have a talent. I'm happy, like I don't know where everybody watches the game. I'm not watching it on Fox. I'm watching it on Telemundo and stuff like that. But
I'm
they've
watching
been rep.
that.
Nah. But Telemundo, they showed George Weah, Tim Weah's dad,
Yeah,
George
they
Weah,
did on Fox
and,
too.
and,
They
and
showed.
no, and then they said the Milan Ballon d'Or, and like they repping us in there, so that makes me just happy. But I think at the end of the day, Fabio, we just need to beat Iran, and hopefully Wales beat England. They come out, because they're a bitter rival, and then if they do that, then we top the group, and then let Ecuador beat up on England. England don't have nothing special. Like I just want to say everything to like Premier League players, Premier League English fans. United States since 1776 have been your daddy. We always will be your daddy. And the reason that the Premier League is your daddy is because NBC Sports pays 1.6 billion. But don't relax on everything like that because if y'all act bad, we will take our money to the Serie A and we'll leave you like the broke boys that you are. Because your food is trash and your players are super straight trash, garbage. Y'all didn't impress me and y'all never will impress me. Y'all got white boys that don't cook with no seasoning. Our white boys cooking with sazon, adobo, and all that. Y'all white boys cook with that mayonnaise. We don't do that over here.
Geo cover with that straight fire. Listen, if you're an English person, we love you. We appreciate you for watching the channel. Of course, not every English person, but if it's Italian English, you know which food you're going with. Don't play yourself. All right. If you need that fatty burger, you come to America. That's how it is. But listen, food off the table here, no pun intended, or maybe pun intended, should I say. We got so much going, all right? So you got to get your popcorn because Tuesday night, Neo and Geo are going to have a special coast to coast. We're going to be talking about all things USA, Ecuador, Netherlands, England. We're going to get it all on the table. We're going to devour it all. So Geo's going to have hot takes. Geo always has hot takes. We might have to do like a special Geo's diamonds in the rough or something. There's going to be a lot of hot shit coming out because Geo's got his eye on the hottest young players out there for hopefully Milan scouting. Somebody, Maldini better call Geo up. But I digress. I digress. All right, so let's wrap this up because I'm at work. I got to get back outside. All right.
Fabio, before you go, I just want to ask Maldini and Mokanda, how the hell y'all didn't pay 4.5 million for fucking Calceda? How the hell did you drop? Are we broke boys? Are we like 99-cent boys? Or are we rich? I need to understand that. Because if we can't pay 4.5 million for a player, like I need to understand. Makanda, if you don't want to do the job, I'll do it for free. Okay? I will do it for free if you
No,
want
no,
me
no.
to.
If you're good at something, you never do it for free. That's how it is, man. Listen, that 4.5 million probably went to some bullshit like fucking re-signing Macias or some other stupid shit. So God knows every dollar counts. I would have rather divvied up the 35 million for Charles for all these other diamonds in the rough that could have been. But let's not get into that rabbit hole of God knows where we'll end up with that. But listen, guys. So, any other final thoughts, G, before we wrap this up?
We're gonna get that win on Tuesday, Fabio, and we're gonna
Oh,
top the group.
your lips to
We
God's
topping
ears.
the group, Fabio. It's gonna be us and Wales. Wales gonna be second place. I have a feeling they're gonna get that upset. Cause that
That would be.
Sagi, right?
I don't know if they can still make it through. Just they have to beat them by like multiple goals to erase the goal differential. I don't think that's happening. So
Okay,
England
okay.
just looking for a point.
We go first. England goes second, and then they get Ecuador, and Ecuador
No,
mops the
that's
floor with.
okay.
Ecuador mops the floor with them.
If England gets a point, they're in first. There's no way around it. But listen, we'll get all into this on Tuesday night. We'll get all into it tomorrow on the Patreon special. If you're not a Patreon, please, you want to support the channel, you want to be a
Yeah,
part of the
support the
family,
channel.
you want to support the channel. Also, if you are not already, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel. We have all things Milan, more stuff coming, more World Cup stuff coming, and yeah, so. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Gio, for joining with me, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace, everybody.
Ciao.
Ciao.